It's Woman Crush Wednesday, and your two favorite women crushes are on the screen, bringing you the latest gossip news. Good morning and welcome to Smell the Coffee, your favorite morning talk show with your two favorite girlies, Dinah Master and Aina Riza Quayo. And boy, oh boy, are we excited for the show we have for you today. How are you doing, my love?
I'm fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm great. Are you excited?
I'm so excited. Let's talk about, things that excite me. Plastic surgery. I love to see it on other people. I'm still considering whether it's for me or not for me. But if you were to have something done on you, what would you have? I mean, we see our favorite celebrities. Some of them get boobs, some of them get noses, six packs. What would you get?
I think I'd get a breast augmentation.
Okay.
In all honesty.
What should I get?
What do you want to get? What do you want to get? Like, I don't understand when you're saying, oh, plastic surgery, and I'm looking at you thinking, plastic surgery where? For what?
I don't know. Just to give. I'm already giving, but to give
to give is.
To give us.
Well, I mean, if you had a centerpiece for your nose, then I would say, okay, a nose job. But your nose is perfectly proportionate.
Maybe I should get bigger boobs. I don't know.
Just get breast augmentation.
And maybe hips.
No, not a Brazilian butt lift, please.
Maybe I should get
you're going to look disproportionate. It's going to look...
Maybe I should get abs because I'm working out now hard for the abs in the gym. Why should I work out when I can get the abs?
This is
okay, not free of charge, but
This is Dinah Master saying, I'm officially done with this Quayo girl right here. And on that note, I think now is a great time for us to take a quick ad break because I need to recover from all of that just happened. Stick around, we'll be back with our top stories right after this break. Starting off our news this morning, some good news for one of our own. Louis Manana joins the cast of Young, Famous and African. Successful entrepreneur, fashion designer and socialite, Louis Manana will be joining the cast of popular Netflix show Young, Famous and African for season 2. The show follows a crew of famed affluent stars as they work, flirt and feud in Johannesburg. The second season of the reality series is set to land on Netflix on Friday, May the 19th. The total episode count is unknown at the moment, but we can probably expect another 7 episodes like the first season.
I'm excited because I know Louis personally.
Yes.
And to see him, be on an international platform that is beyond.
I'm excited to see what he's going to bring to the show, actually.
I don't even care what he brings. As long as he's there, I'm watching because it's Louis.
It's Louis, and he's such a sweet guy.
He's very
sweet.
I think he'll probably bring, MTC, Venture Fashion Week,
of course, yes.
Waka Waka, his kindergarten. I think that it's a kindergarten, yeah. And I think lifestyle. Affluent lifestyle, honey, we're ready for the content. I'm excited, and I'm also excited to see Bonang. Bonang is the
girl,
queen
you
of
and Bonang.
Reality TV show.
It's how she came and just took over.
Yes,
now she's the face of...
She's the star, and she's not even a cast member.
Exactly.
She is featuring on.
Oh my God.
But now she's shining brighter on the show. What I love about Bonang is that I love her personality. She's relatable. That's why I think a lot of people like relate to her. She's gonna trend. I can almost guarantee you that every day Bonang is gonna trend.
I mean, it doesn't get more iconic than having a whole song about fit cooks. Like, I mean, that's just Bonang.
I love. I can't wait. And I'm also excited to see the fashion. Swanky Jerry is going to bring the fashion. Did you watch the first season?
I do. I did, actually. But I'm on episode 5. Like, it takes me longer to watch.
Really?
But anyway, let's get into the next story.
Now, in our next story, Kylie Jenner reveals she hasn't gotten a lot of plastic surgery. I think it's a big misconception about me. Is that I have had so much work done on my face. When we say work, we mean surgery. Do you agree with Kylie? Do you think she has...
No.
She didn't do a lot? Do you think, looking at those pictures, do you think...
She did a lot. She did a lot. And let me point them out. First of all, she had her jaw shaved. Her cheekbones, there was some work done there.
She has fillers?
She has fillers in her lips. Her nose, she also got a nose job. And I feel like... She got an eye lift.
I think I'll tell you about the eyes, but let's talk about the cheeks.
Even the forehead.
I think she had cheekbones lifted or inserted or something.
No, but look at the eyelids.
With the eyes, she had eye surgery because she couldn't see. What is it called when you have eye surgery? To reverse your eyes so that you can see properly, to stop wearing specs.
Glasses.
Yes, she had that done. I just forgot the term. But yeah, we saw that on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. She was very open.
No, but definitely.
Maybe they lifted the eyes a bit after that surgery, but yeah, she had that.
Because definitely if you look at her jaw, that jaw has been shaved. Those collarbones, they were also shaved so that we can get like a more defined neck, jawline, lip fillers, nose job. I'm pretty sure, like even though you're saying with the eyes, like it was a whole surgery, like a medical surgery. I feel like she still had a little bit of work done. But nah, girl, let's stop fooling each other. No.
Well, we take your word for it, Kylie, because we were not in the surgery room. We did not see you. We believe you, sweetie. We take your word for it.
Not me. But anyway, moving over to South Korea, BTS's J-Hope becomes second band member to enlist for military service. BTS star J-Hope was set to start his mandatory South Korean military service on Tuesday. Local media reported becoming the K-pop group's second member to enlist, prompting an outpouring of well wishes from fans. The septet has become a global cultural phenomenon, selling out stadiums around the world and dominating key U.S. charts while raking in billions for South Korea's economy and building an international legion of fans known as Army. But all able-bodied men in South Korea must serve at least 18 months in the military. And after a years-long debate about whether BTS deserved an exemption, Seokjin, the oldest member of the group, enlisted in December. J-Hope, whose full name is Jong Ho-sok, was set to begin his 5-week basic training at an army boot camp in Gangwon province on Tuesday. The 29-year-old posted pictures of himself on Weverse late Monday with his newly shorn military-approved buzz cut. "I love you, Army. I'll go and come back safely," he said. Now, that's not Seokjin. That's not J-Hope. That is Jungkook. Now, keeping with BTS, Jungkook, the youngest of the group, has made a donation of 1 billion Korean won to Children's Hospital in Seoul, which will help cover treatment costs for children of low-income families.
That is sweet.
Right?
That is so sweet. How much money does he have? How are you going to donate 1 billion?
Oh, no, they're rich.
Wow.
Because 1 billion Korean won is about 760-something thousand US dollars.
Wow.
Almost $1 million US.
Wow. I mean, I'm impressed.
But I mean...
No, but wait, let's get these facts right. So he's going to take 5 weeks basic training added to the 18 months of normal training.
The 5 weeks is included.
Oh, it's included. It's not excluded.
Yeah, so basically he starts the training now, and then they will decide where he's going to go, because the oldest member right now, he's a frontline. Like he is, yeah. They were like, you were trying to evade military enlistment, frontline. I mean, South Korea is interesting in the fact that they debated. They had parliament argue whether or not BTS should.
So they concluded that they should enlist.
They actually sent out.
Excuse me.
they sent out like a poll and asked members of the public whether or not BTS should enlist, and the public was like, yes, they should enlist. And then the Korean parliament and the Korean members of parliament were like, actually, let's think about this. We'll return with the decision. And everyone was like, but the decision, we already made the decision. You asked the public and the public said they must enlist. So now, but anyway, we are going to see them, I think, return in 2025, all 7 of them.
So will they be releasing music then? Will they get endorsements during that period? Or will we not hear of them?
Okay, so what happens is you generally won't hear from your idols once they enlist in the army. But the thing is, because they're BTS, the government actually said that they can go, like if there's like a performance that they have to do that's going to represent South Korea, then they can get like a young exemption for maybe a week to go perform and come back. But most of them right now are focusing on their solo projects because they did say as a group they're taking a hiatus. So that means we're not going to be really seeing any content from BTS, just the individuals themselves. So I think for the next 2 years, you are going to be hearing of the members of BTS, but not BTS as a whole.
Okay. Now, if you are in South Korea and you are talented and maybe planning to be a superstar and you are below the age of 18
you're a man.
And you are a man, please next year go to this training so that you get it out of the way.
Out of the way, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like now, for any up-and-coming idols, they must say they need to have enlisted in the military already. Because imagine the group is on such a high trajectory.
Now it's
and
like
then you have to pause everything for like 2 years.
Yeah, not good. Now moving on to our next story. NBA young boy just welcomed his 11th child at the age of 23. Congratulations
11th.
are in order.
11th.
11th at the age
I heard you saying
of 23.
something. I heard you saying something about Nick Cannon saying he could have more kids than him. Like, what was that?
Actually, NBA young boy and Nick Cannon were on some podcast and they were, debating that I could actually outdo you in having children, something like that.
First of all,
today Nick Cannon is trending #1 worldwide.
First
because
of all,
of
Nick,
that.
You forgot one of your kids' names. Come on now.
Yeah.
Like, why do you still want to have more? And how, at the age of 23, do you have 11 children?
When did you start, bruh?
Like,
give us the book,
no.
the
The problem
verse, and the
is
chapter.
the rest of us. The problem is the rest of us like to start late. He was like, "Get on my level," because at the age of 23, my guy, what are you on?
What are you doing with 11 children? We are definitely judging this man. But
No,
what are you
in
doing
all
with
honesty.
11 children?
Because the thing is, we were discussing in the car this morning about how it's easier to get opportunities in America.
Yeah.
And you become famous and you get money and all of a sudden you think, oh, I can afford this lifestyle. But America is actually a tough and cruel world, like especially the celebrity scene. Because once people forget about you, it's hard for you to climb back up.
Yep.
So now that you have 11 children, like, yeah, sure, things are going well for you right now. But are we looking at 5 years into the future? Because also, I don't really know much about this guy. Like, he's not that relevant.
Yeah.
So, no, I can't.
People are building their families while we are here judging. That's unfair.
Wow. I felt at it. That was like a direct hit. No, but in all honesty, that could never be me. You as a woman,
not me as a woman.
Knowing this man has 11 other kids, are you going to come and be like, I can give you baby number 12? No
and
problem.
this is not even a secret. This is public information.
Yes.
It's out there.
Yeah, it's giving father of the nations.
Oh.
It's very much giving Abraham.
Father Abraham.
Father Abraham. But anyway, after the break, we have an interview segment coming up. Now, there are networking sessions coming up at the Expo next week, and Yolanda Nall spoke to a couple of the speakers. Here is what you can look forward to. We'll get into that video, but first, a quick ad break.
E-Ticket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined with Ravonia Job from First Rand Namibia, and the expo is next week and we're going to talk about the networking sessions and you will join us. Tell us what we can expect.
Okay, good. Yes, I'm Ravonia Job and I'm so excited and grateful for the opportunity. I'm the Group Corporate Social Investment Manager for First Rand Namibia. So at the Tourism for All networking event, especially on the 27th of April, I'd appreciate your company as I discuss the foundations and community tourism relationships. I'm very excited to discuss especially how the First Rand Foundation has impacted the lives of our communities, especially in the field of environmental guardianship. Now, you are all invited to register and attend these networking sessions. You can simply SMS NTE to 51500 to receive the link. And SMSs are only at a charge of $3 Namibian. Only $3 Namibian. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and I look forward to hearing your networking session.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, in studio with me I have Nabot, and he is one of the speakers at the Tourism Expo's networking session. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm really excited about this tourism networking session that we'll be having next week.
Please tell us more about what your presentation will be about and what we can look forward to.
My presentation will really be discussing youth in conservation, the opportunities that exist for them in this sector around tourism, and how they can benefit by directly getting involved, joining in opportunities related to business ventures, and how their communities can tap into this sector directly to enhance their own livelihoods.
When we look at the tourism expo, when we look at the tourism industry, it's so vast and so big. Why is the youth needed in this industry?
The youth is really important in the sense that the tourism industry or sector is dependent on conservation efforts. And without proper buy-in from the youth, conservation efforts will be fruitless. They won't exist at all. And the future will not be guaranteed. So the discussion next week will really focus around how can youth get involved? How can we get them to better buy into conservation? We look at the support entities that are involved, the Ministry of Environment, Forestry and Tourism, NACSO, which is the Namibian Association of Seabed Support Organizations, and its partners under the Community Conservation umbrella, how they can get involved or how they are already involved in promoting youth advocacy as well as opportunities in this sector. So those will be some of the things that we will then be basically unpacking. And I'm actually looking forward to the discussions to hear a lot more on what are the views from the audience.
Yeah, I'm also very excited about your presentation and I will definitely be there.
Thank you. Awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined with Johan Miller from Cricket Namibia. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. It's great to be with you. I'm very excited about this tourism forum that's lying ahead. For us in cricket, it's a good exposure platform for sport, and then also to touch on how sport can promote tourism in a country which is very much affected by the amount of tourists that enter our shores every day. Topics I will be touching on is how sport can contribute to exposure. Maybe just an example of that is if you think back the last vacation or destination that you searched on any form of Google search or platform, what originated that idea and what originated that concept? It's probably a photo in a magazine or article you read on an airport. or it was an event that you attended, or it was your favorite team playing in a different continent or a different country, and you started searching the ins and outs on that destination. And that will be the introduction of how sport can contribute to the promotion of awareness campaigns. I'm also going to touch on how cricket specifically plays international cricket in quite a number of international countries, and how that viewership can contribute back into awareness campaign, but also the amount of tournaments that we host locally with teams from different countries traveling into Namibia, get a sense and an idea of what Namibia is all about, and hopefully come back in the future. It's an interesting concept to discuss the direct and indirect economic impacts of exposure and marketing, and I think that's something that we'll definitely address at this forum. The last point I want to touch on is mega events like World Cups and the exposure that hosting countries receive via a World Cup. We are very fortunate to host 2 international World Cups in 2026 and then also 2027, which does give Namibia the platform to really utilize an event like that and promote tourism activities.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
In our Talk of the Town this morning, taxi drivers in Falfish Bay are up in arms about the road conditions. Our Erongo team was there. Let's have a look.
Would like to pay our dissatisfaction on the bad condition of the road as far as the potholes are concerned in our town. This has become a crucial concern to us because of our car are being damaged as a result of the potholes in our roads, causing our car to be road unworthy. As a result, we are being issued with tickets by the law enforcement agency on the road. We have potholes, hotspots in our road, particularly in Kwisebu, such potholes are caused by either rainwater or manhole of water. We claim a speedy rehabilitation of this road in Walvis Bay.
You came out because you have concerns. Some people always see petitions as a bad thing, but I see it as a good thing. I see a petition as bringing a problem under the attention of the council. Thank you very much. Your petition I will receive on behalf of the municipal council. However, I must also say that maybe we have seen some changes in the roads with interlocking. This council came in and decided we are going to interlock intersections in Walfish Bay. That already brought about much needed change that you see. Now there was a dispute on the road maintenance, the tender of the road maintenance. It has been resolved, so you will see that the road maintenance has started already. These areas for stress, the one you are struggling to say,
Yes.
I am aware of it, the White Church. I'm receiving continuous problems, especially on the sewage in that area. We are aware of these problems and we are looking at ways to tackle these problems.
Well, that brings us to the end of yet another exciting episode. Now, remember the Carnival of Flames performance is taking place at the Tourism Expo on Friday, the 28th of April. It's sure going to be loads of fun, and you're going to catch Aina and myself there. Yeah?
Yeah, well, definitely.
We just
live
have to
and
stay
in
away.
color.
We just have to stay away from the fire because,
You know.
The hair won't allow for that. But on that note, it's all our love, all our light, and adios.